Good morning, everyone. Today's Halloween bead is creepy candy corn. Yay. Okay, our colors for today, of course, I've got a feutré light yellow, a feutré orange. I'm using my new favorite creation is messy piece. And then I've got a little teeny tiny bit of dark pink, a feutré dark pink, because we're going to add a little tongue. And then, of course, black and white for his eyes and his mouth. And I'm going to give him some little buck teeth. And those are our colors. So let's get started. Oh, I'm also going to show you two ways to make this. I like to make my candy corn kind of fat. So I'm going to show you how I press them out with my lentil oval press. But then I know you guys, like a lot of you, might not have presses. So we'll do them the conventional way too. Okay, let's get started. Okay, I think I'm going to start here with you guys because there's a lot of good points that I want to make in making this bead. A lot of good skills. So first of all, I had kind of a happy accident the other day. I laid down my glass and I had it kind of marvered to an angle shape, like the shape of a candy corn into a triangle. And then I thought, I'm going to press it. And when I pressed it, it actually pressed out into a fat triangle. And I think it was because I didn't have a whole lot of glass. Whoops, I just dropped my bead. I didn't have, there was like less glass on the skinny end than there was on the fat end. And I thought, oh my gosh, I just made a new shape with my press. So I was very happy about that. And hopefully we can do it again. So we'll see. The second thing I want to show you guys is, you know, some of our designs we're always trying to get a really straight line. And so I have found that in order to get a straight line between the colors, you have to really apply the glass in a straight line. So this is one of those instances, I don't think I've talked about it in a while, where I am holding my mandrel perfectly perpendicular to the glass, putting the glass down, and then rotating the mandrel. Don't move your rod around, but just rotate the mandrel. And you want to try to get the two pieces of glass that bump up against each other. You want those edges to be really, really straight. And you do that by rotating your mandrel and not so much. Leave the glass in one place and then rotate the mandrel. And that way you get a nice even layer of glass down. Okay, so I did, each of these colors is 2 wraps across. So 2 wraps of yellow, 2 wraps of orange, 2 wraps of white. Now going up, I did 2 wraps of white, like 2.5 wraps of orange, and then probably close to 3 wraps of the yellow. And I'm going to go ahead and just very slightly marver this down into that cone shape so that when I press it, it'll be a triangle shape, I hope. So let's just go ahead, heat it up a little bit. I'm kind of dressing the ends there where the mandrel holes are right now. Take care of those early. And then down we go. Just get it a little bit on the angly side. And don't worry about all the wrinkles and stuff because we are going to go ahead and press those out. So I'm starting here with my base shape. Now let's see if I can do this. I haven't done it again since the happy accidents. And you know, every time you try to recreate an accident, you can never do it. So let's see. I'm heating up all that glass. Here we go. Let me see. And I got a really fat mandrel here, so, oh, there we go. Okay. I'm happy with that. It's in a kind of triangle-y shape. Now, there are a few bumps and stuff, and I got bead release everywhere because I double-dipped my bead release. But I like it. It's got character. It's not a perfect triangle. It's like a fat triangle. And I'm just going to flash it a bit. There we go. Oh, my bead release is all over the place. Let me flick some of this off so it doesn't get on my bead. There we go. Okay, so you can see that angle shape. And I guess my point of this whole section is, you know, we get these tools and these presses, and then we get into these, this habit of, oh my gosh, I can only use my oval press to make an oval. And that's just not true. You can use your oval press to make triangles. And if you wanted to even press it more, you could use your mashers. So don't get stuck in a rut with your tools, you guys. You want to constantly be exploring different things that you could do with your tools. Okay, now the next part, I'm going to go in and start decorating. I was looking at some illustrations of candy corn, like scary candy corn, creepy candy corn, and a lot of the illustrators will put like dark circles in their eyes. There's always this dark around the eyes, and I thought, I'm going to do that. So I just put down 2 dots of black, and I'm going to press it down kind of flat, and then I am going to take my stylus and I am going to push down on that black. Oh, you can't see it. Let me get my camera on my torch, because I always use the edge of my torch as to hold things. And we're going to just press down inside those black and give them a little, like a hole or a divot, indentation. And that's going to be the hole where our white goes down. So his googly eyes are going to be sticking out of this black divot, and it just makes them look creepier. I've started to do this on like all my Halloween beads because they look creepier. Okay, so now I got the divots in the black circles. I'm going to go ahead and put his eyes down. Oh, I'm shaking. Why am I shaking? There we go. And I don't usually push these ones flat. I just kind of flash them until they smooth out inside those black divots. And now I've got my black. I'm just going to give him some pupils. If I can stop shaking, he might end up cross-eyed. Actually, that would be pretty funny. And there we go. Cross-eyed. Nope. Good. All right. And now for his mouth. Of course, I had to be different. So I'm just going to draw him a little smile with my black. You could also use red, I suppose. I didn't even think about that until just now. So I draw him a little smile with the black. I'm going to go ahead and press it down, make it look like his mouth is open. Okay, yay. And now I'm going to give him a tongue, so it makes it look like he's blowing a raspberry. Blah. Oh, shoot. Okay, so it would appear that this dark pink is kind of shocky. So not to worry, it happens. But I have to be honest, it took me years to like not be scared of shocky glass. I always was like, ah. All right, just a little swipe there for his tongue. Let's put a little notch in the center. Just like that. And now some teeth. Why not? Little buck teeth. Little bucky teethies hanging out. and press those little teeth down. Okay, so there's candy corn number 1, you guys, the creepy version. Let me put them in the kiln and show you how I do it without the press. So here is my second base candy corn, and I went ahead, I just used the same quantity of glass that I did on the last one. It's two wraps of white, 2 wraps of orange, 2 wraps of yellow, and then I just kind of built it up, 1.5 of white, around 2 of the orange, and probably 2.5 of the yellow. And then I went ahead and I just took my marver, and I'm going to heat this one up a little bit more than the last one, because if you really work on that base shape and do your angling, do your angling on this and get a nice cone, it'll help when you smash it. So I like that one. I like that cone shape. Now I'm going to get my mashers out. My monster mashers here. Heat up that bead. Not too soupy, not too stiff. You'll find the sweet spot as you make these. And then just give them a gentle mash. And there you go. There's your triangle. So now you can decorate. You can make this however you want. I'm going to even up this little end here. And I think on this guy, I'm just going to give him plain old googly eyes. But let's make sure we flash out the tool marks so it's a nice and smooth candy corn. Okay. And in we go with 1 googly eye. And in we go with the second googly eye. Let's smash those flat. And some pupils in the center. There we go. Let's smash the pupils flat. And there is your second little candy corn, you guys. Now I am going to run to the grocery store and buy a 2-pound bag of candy corn because I'm really craving the sweet stuff right now. Have a great weekend, everyone. I'll be back next week for some more beads. Bye.